We've gotten a ton of comments asking how we made our jellyfish costumes last year, and today we're going to show you. The first thing you're going to need is the base. We use these umbrella hats we found on Amazon. You can get them in a pack for pretty cheap. However, we had trouble stabilizing the hat once all the material was on it. So I recommend not going with the cheapest option that may give you an easier time with stabilization. The first thing we did was wrap the hat entirely in cellophane. We duct taped it underneath, and then for the rest of the costume, we used clear packaging tape. We wrapped it a couple of times before putting on the umbrella lights. We used 2 packs of umbrella lights per costume. And again, we used duct tape to fasten the batteries to the bottom of the hat. Make sure you're taping everything as close to the center of the bottom of the hat as possible. This will help you hide it all later. Duct tape is crucial for this part because those batteries are pretty heavy. Make sure you keep in mind you don't want the hat to be heavier on one side, so be mindful when you're taping the batteries. All the products shown on screen are the exact ones that we use. The umbrella lights are really long, so we wrapped them around the entire umbrella in random patterns. We taped it to the cellophane with plenty of slack left, and then we began the bubble wrap. We used different types of bubble wrap, including one we bought from Amazon and a few random pieces we had from packages. We continued to wrap it in cellophane and also continued to string the rest of the umbrella lights. We did this until we got the shape and height that we wanted. Then we wrapped the outside with one final piece of cellophane. That's it for the hard part, the rest is easy. For the tentacles, we used 3 different types of tool that we found on Amazon. The first is the retro white tool, the second is peacock blue, and the third is white ruffled trim with pearls. We cut each piece to different lengths depending on our preferences. Then came the multicolored fairy lights. We got these in a pack with a bunch of different colors, but all we used was the cool white, blue, and purple. We strung the lights to each tentacle, loosely clipping them with safety pins. Again, you're going to want to be mindful of the battery packs. Make sure they're at the top of your tentacle so you can hide them within the hat. Then for a little more depth and variety, we bought these balloon lights. These are really cool. You just pull the tab and they stay lit for days. We hot glued these to the ruffled trim. We pinned all the tentacles to the base of the hat with safety pins. For the final step, we covered all the batteries and cords with crumpled cellophane. One thing I nearly forgot is that once this is all done, the weight is going to put a lot of pressure on the little stabilizer base of the umbrella. It hurt our head. All we did was tape a little bit of foam and we were good to go. If you want to see the longer process, including how we stabilized the hat and what the inside of ours looks like, you can find it on our YouTube page. If you make this costume, please share it with us and tag us. We'd love to see it.